Hello and welcome. Yig here. Today we are checking out Kitty Survivors Rogues of Catmere. This is a roguelite with everything's cat flavored. Now, I'll go real quick over the meta progression that I know of here in a moment. I haven't played too much of this, but it is pretty darn fun. If you do like what you see here, there will be a link to the Steam page in the description. And if you want to help the channel grow, subscribe, like, comment, share videos, all that good stuff. Okay, let's get right to it. Okay, so we have, in a very Survivor-like thing, we have an elemental chart. Is a little bit different, but each one, it tells you what the moves are here. You have an incubator where you can hatch eggs. I'm broke, so no egg hatching for me right now, because they're expensive and I don't have very much money. I haven't been playing for too much. You have an upgrade table. That's where your regular meta progress is. And as you can see, I haven't really had a whole lot of time playing this. I actually end up not going as deeply into the meta progress a lot lately because I've been trying to add more new games so that I'm not doing the same games all the time. But I think I'm going to have to do more I'm going to have to do more long runs where it's just a run of a game. That way I have a little bit more time to go in depth in the mechanics before I actually make a video explaining them all. So, you have a forge, which allows you to construct weaponry, and I have some weaponry over in this cat's behind here. We have 2 bows, this, and I think I have one other thing, but I don't remember what it was. And that's actually what I'm hoping to get, is I'm hoping to get another handle, because I don't have any handles, so that I can try this boomerang thing. Now, I've been told that those weapons get crazy powerful as you go into the game. So why don't we play, and we'll see if you like it. Now, it is we're going to stay in the first world, that way I can talk easier. It's kind of a fairly semi-standard roguelike. I mean, it really is. I'm going to say this. If you're looking for innovation, this is maybe not the place to look, but I think there's fun there, and the graphics are just adorable. I'm using a staff. One thing I noticed is staves loves them some fire rate, so we'll be grabbing that. And that's because you tend to do a lot of AoE with staves. Actually, I have a really nice bow, but I wanted to try that. I want to try the boomerang. So it does have that weapon crafting, and you get those parts from beating bosses in here, so it gives you kind of an incentive to do things. Let's see. I don't want that. Movement speed. You know what? Let's go with this. Let's try it, because movement speed I kind of like, because you do have to go somewhere. What is this noise going on outside my house? Hopefully you will not be able to hear that. It sounds like someone may have just gotten in an accident. So, whoops, that ain't great. Hopefully DaVinci Resolve's noise removal can remove that noise. So when you're actually in, since we're actually doing stuff, right now I'm just kind of farming up a little bit of XP. And the reason that I'm farming, we're going to take the Zeus cat because he's going to give us some extra strength. And I think I finished, I successfully beat it with a little bit of luck on my fourth run, which I think was definitely luck, because as you saw, I don't have a whole lot of room. There we go. Hear that bell? This is kind of a cool thing. Increased projectile damage. I kind of want that, but what I really want is the thing that gives me... Oh, wait. Actually, that's... Oh, you know what? That would be real solid for this thing. Increase it. Well, I wonder if it would affect the explosive damage. Okay, so the ringing noise that you'll hear occasionally as I'm walking in a direction or so is actually a treasure indicator, which I thought was kind of interesting. It took me a try or two to figure it out and how it was working, but it was kind of interesting once I realized that it was there. They do some stuff in here that you probably haven't seen in a lot of other games. There's our evolution for... Yeah, we might have to take that one, though. If it does more damage far away, and we can generally zap people from farther away, like so, I'm thinking that might work out pretty well. Of course, once you get surrounded, it's gonna maybe not be as useful. I don't know. We'll have to think about that. We're gonna play this for about 15-20 minutes, or until if we finish, that'd be great. Ooh, what do we get there? Oh, water point. Nice. It's purple, but it doesn't have any damage on it. I wonder why. Or maybe I just can't see it at the moment. From what I have read, I have not experienced it as of yet. Oh, I should have dodged. All right. Did we get the hairball? No, we don't have that. We don't have that, and I don't really want it, so we're just gonna banish that one. Fires a projectile backwards. There we go. That one pairs with movement speed. Okay, so those chests you just saw me break. Now that noise is this little noise that I hope they will play soon is an indicator for where the chest is, so you can hear it. And at some point, let's see if we can make it happen. All right, we don't have one close enough yet. Hopefully we will soon, so I can not be awkwardly silent. All right, Zeus. More lightning bolts. I wonder what that evolution is on that one. I'll have to figure that one out. All right. As soon as I hear it, as soon as I hear it, I think I can reproduce after that. So we'll do that. We'll just explore till then. I like the way the graphics are. The graphics are very cute. Even the enemies are very cute. The little tiny dragons are adorable. Everything's cute in this game, and that's good. Like I said, it has some interesting systems. It doesn't have a lot of systems that I've seen so far, but I haven't gotten very far in the game, so I could be wrong. We're going to grab Tail Tornado. That pairs up with... see that ding? All right. That's our backward projectiles deal more damage. That one's pretty nice. We probably will do that, because that'll be pretty decent right now. And no, I don't do the standing still one. I find the standing still one doesn't work great for me, so we'll just increase our damage. All right. Let's see. We got a boss on stage here, so let's get him gone. We are very close to people. So, oh, yep, there we go. There we go. Now we're playing with power. See, hear that ding? You see which way were we going when it happened. Oh, okay. Maybe it's alerting me on the boss on this one. I don't know. I swear, I'm not crazy. I swear, it leads you to boxes. No, Beazle Cat. I will not deal with you, kitty devil. Let's see here. Hey, body for staff. I actually like that because I like the staves. The staves like this, they have a really nice little AoE they start with, which kind of makes things a little bit easier sometimes. I have not seen it. Heart drops seem to be very rare, and I think maybe that might be one of the things that you upgraded to. Do we have you? No. Do we have you? Yes. Okay, there we go. So that can evolve. And I believe there is an Evo chart in here, so you can see pretty much all the evolutions. I think with the exception of ones that you have not done. And the reason I say that is because there's a couple of things that either don't have evolutions on my list, or because I haven't found them, or they just don't have them. Okay. So, we figure out which way I was going when it dinged at me. It won't do it while I'm doing this. Maybe I really am crazy. Maybe it wasn't leading me to boxes. Maybe the boxes were so close that I have no idea. I thought it was leading me to boxes. Maybe I'm just crazy. Knock back. All right. Scratch speed. You know what? Let's go ahead and re-roll. Let's see if we can get... See, like this one doesn't seem to have one. So the question is, does it actually not have one? Ow, I got stuck getting hit. Yeah, like I was saying, the hearts do not seem to be really common drops in here, so that's kind of interesting. Most of the time you see those are really super common. We don't have any of those. We do have this. This is our free attack. We can get that. And yeah, let's do that, because that'll be able to upgrade our mine. Plus, it will increase our damage output on everything. Yeah. So maybe... All right. Is it this way? Maybe I am just crazy. It doesn't seem like it. It seems like it led me something. But it also seemed more consistent earlier, so maybe I'm just losing it. Or I'm going the wrong way every single time. That too is very possible. Oh yeah, see? We're going this way. Oh, okay. So it is, I'm just bad at figuring it out. That works. It's probably because I play on the keyboard and mouse, and that probably makes it so that since I only have like 8 directions, it probably beeps in the exact direction on like a 360. So I gotta kind of occasionally I'll get in there and I bet you that's what I bet you if I was on a controller, you'd be able to wind it in really easily. Yeah, because that's just right up there. Hold on, let's see if my controller actually works. Do you work for this? Yes, you do. Okay, let's go. All right, let's try that with. Let's see. Which way were you beeping? Oh, 300. I always forget how much easier these games are with a controller. I'm just like, I'll just play with the mouse and keyboard. Yeah. Extra damage. The AoE on this really likes it, the extra damage. So if you're using a wand and you can do the crit and the extra damage, those two together on those, you will just mow through guys, which is really nice. Right. We got a boss. And this will be a bit of a short video, but what we'll do is we'll cut it off right after this boss. All right, let's see. Let's go ahead and re-roll that. Let's go ahead and increase lightning rolls. I have to add something else into the rotation because, like I said earlier, there's a lot of games where that I am playing that don't necessarily. Oh, I might be going there before. That was bad. That was bad gaming. I was not paying enough attention. I like to get far enough in these that when I tell you about them, I can figure out kind of how bad's the grind, things like that. So that way, if I'm not telling you to play something that I played once. And that's kind of what most of my videos are, is me saying, hey, I think you guys will like this game. And that's why I'm talking to you about it today. All right. So I'm going to need to figure out a different thing. So I know full runs I've had people say they would like to see, so I will actually start adding some of those in. And I will probably occasionally do videos outside of, especially if I'm like really super... Yay! If you refuse the devil cat enough times, you meet an angel, and the angel's blessing does not come with any drawbacks, whereas the devil's trade always has usually a life bar for something. And in our case, base damage. Heck yeah. All right, and a boss chest. So let's see what we get from our boss chest, and then I will talk us out. Yay! Perfecto. You know what? Let's keep going for a little bit. I only have 1 life left anyway. But we did get the thing we need. There's a little piece of me that just wants to suicide and make it. But hey, if we can get some more gold, that'd be great too. But yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is, and if there's something like that's just sucking up all my time, like right now, I'd really like to tell you, like, hey, here's why I think even if you played Fallout 76, because I played it during the beta and their last little open thing that they did right before release, and I didn't really like it, so I never got it. And some other people I know grabbed it, and they were pretty good with it, but I didn't enjoy the beta that much. But this, where it's at now, man, I really like it. Me and a friend of mine were actually talking a couple times recently about that, and it's like the Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League game is super fun, but there's almost never anybody playing it. And when you look at the games that have been big in sort of the looter shooter genre, because that is a game type that I really like, but usually doesn't have a lot of great games in the looter shooter genre, one of the things that, oh yeah, I can definitely tune that in a lot easier for the beeps. You can hear the beep going on and on, but the looter shooter genre kind of gets, there's been a lot of games that haven't been great, but part of that has been, when you look at the games that are great, look at like Deep Rock Galactic. Like it wasn't terrible when it came out, but it is so much better of a game now. You look at Destiny, when that first one came out, oh my god, everybody hated that game. Oh, it was mocked. And then like the Taken King came out, and that game was like a whole different game. Like everything that people didn't like was changed, with the exception of like the Dinklebot. I liked Dinklebot. I will always go for Dinklebot. They'd be like, why is this thing robotic? Because he's a robot. I feel like that's sort of the dead giveaway by the... Oh, like, yeah, like he's a robot. That's why he's got a robot voice. Anyhow, I'll probably mix some of those in too. That way, it won't be a huge thing. The vast majority of the content will still be like roguelites, and probably like 90+% of the content will still just be roguelites. And then you'll have the occasional platformer in there like we do now. And, you know, sometimes just the thing that is sucking up all of my free time, which, like, right now is Fallout 76. And I never would have thought that I would be saying to you, we got crit rate up, so we don't got that, we don't got that. We do have that, though. There we go. Now we're launching 2. All right. I've actually managed to stay alive much, much longer than I was expecting when I got out of that boss fight. Of course, we are getting a little bit better in damage there. All right, we'll take that crit. Yeah, look at that. Oh, yeah. The explosion on this is great when you're built up for crit. I feel like most games kind of have that. Now, what I have read about this is that that you can end up with weapons that are so powerful that it just dwarfs anything that you get pick up and run. And I can already kind of feel like it's leaning that direction. But, you know, who knows? That's kind of actually a little bit nice in some cases. In this case, I would say that's actually kind of nice, because it definitely plays different. I have to care what I'm bringing in. In most games, it's like, meh. Like, it doesn't really matter what I brought in if I brought one in, because I'm getting it all there. Ah, see? No, this is your Hellcat. We saw him earlier, but I clicked by so fast you probably didn't see it. He trades something for something, and his buffs are usually a little bit better than... Ooh, I went for the chest and I died. There's my items though. All right. His buffs are usually... Can I have my mouse back? Okay, we'll just go main menu. Then you give me my mouse back. His buffs are usually a little bit better, stronger, but they cost you like a heart. So like I said, I'll do a couple long runs that are just the full run of whatever I'm playing, and maybe some like Mech Warrior 5. I just spent like 2 months, months ago, just playing nothing but that, to the Fallout 76 right now, where I'm having fun, and I can kind of explain why I'm having fun in them, even though I didn't originally. So, this has been Rogues of Catmere and me rambling on a lot. Oh, let's build that weapon before we go. Okay, so we have a handle. Where's our handle? Handle. There we go. We have a blade. We're going with the boomerang. So this is not going to be a high damage one, unfortunately. Some of these other ones have some high damage. This one is the one that I used to get the other one. And we only have one of these, so at least it's cheap to forge. We will equip that for the next outing. Hey, we got an achievement. All right, so this has been Kitty Survivors Rogues of Catmere. This is, if you like the way it looks and how cute it is a fun roguelite. And there will be a link to the Steam page in the description. Thank you for watching. I hope you come back for the next one, and I hope you have a great day.